Hi, this is Owais Andrabi, and you're watching my YouTube channel, Dubai Property Insider. I wanted to make this video today, and I wanted to explain a couple of things. I've done a video on this in the past as well. Um, just talking about, a lot of people, I get a lot of people, I've been getting a lot of people for the interviews, and I've found one thing to be really surprising. People have been coming with unrealistic expectations of Dubai real estate market, and I want to clarify a couple of things. And as I said, I've made a couple of videos in the past about how you become a real estate broker, what you can expect out of this field. As I said before, only the top 20% make consistent high income in this field. And it's not that the field is not rewarding, it's because of how people work in this field. The top 20% give it their best, they give it their all. And that's the reason why they're making consistent high income. The remaining 80%, they are not coming in to this field with the mindset that it's their own business. They're not taking the ownership of this field. And if you come to the office at 11, 12 and leave the office by 4 and you expect to close millions of dollars in deals, that's not going to happen. You have to give it your best. And for the people who want to join this field, they want to join real estate industry, have realistic expectations, please. If you have the expectation that in your first week or the second week you're going to make 200,000-300,000 dirhams, this is not the field for you. Do yourself a favor. Don't even think about coming here. First, set your expectations right. It's a one-off thing. Things do happen in this industry. It's a one-off thing that you get a client in your second month or your first month, and you end up closing that guy because the guy was doing his research in the market for a long time, and you just happened to attend the call. You happened to give him a call, and you spoke to that person. He spoke to you. You had a property that he liked, and he bought it from you. I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but don't come into this field expecting that, because if you come into it expecting those kind of things, what will end up happening is you will get disappointed, you will get disheartened, demotivated, you end up leaving the field, or you will end up complaining a lot, oh, why am I not closing? So have your expectations right. For newcomers who want to join this field, fresh, completely fresh, come into the mindset that you have to eat, live, sleep, real estate for at least the first 3 to 6 months, up until you completely grasp the idea of Dubai real estate market or the UAE real estate market. That's when you start closing consistent deals, because you've had your clients in your pipeline, you've consistently developed yourself, you've learned about the market, and now you've started closing deals. That will happen in 3 to 6 months. First and foremost thing, if you want to join real estate, please, brokerage is not somewhere where you come in with a mindset of, you want to depend on your basic salary. For me, I've been in sales a long time. And I believe that if you're depending on your basic salary, that's a career suicide in sales or in real estate. So if you're depending on your basic salary, if you're thinking that you will not be able to make 6, 8 or 10,000 dirhams being a real estate broker, then this is not the field for you, to be honest. You can make that money, you can get that money outside in the market, you can go, there are thousands of jobs online that you can find 6,000, 8,000 basic salary. So if you want to do that, please do that. Don't think that you will come into the real estate field with a basic salary mindset and you want to depend on that basic salary. Don't do that. And also, if you want to join real estate brokerage, if you want to become a broker, please make sure that you have 3 to 5 months of backup so that you can sustain yourself, your living expenses, all of the expenses that you basically have, you have them covered for the first 3 to 6 months before you start making your deals, before you start closing. In your first couple of months, it's going to take you about a month and a half just to understand the market, the areas. I mean, I can go on and on and on about what you need to learn in this field for days. You have to learn what off-plan is, what ready properties are, what's the primary market, the secondary market, the regulations, the laws, the financing system in Dubai, how do you sell, how do you rent, how do you buy, etc., etc., etc. There are lots of things that you need to learn. So give it a month and a half to get your basic training out of the way. While you're doing your training, obviously you'll be calling people as well. There is a rule which is called the 30-90 rule, and something that I would recommend I recommend all of my brokers to read this book. It's by Jeb Blunt, called The Fanatical Prospecting. Then he mentions there that you have something which is called the 30-90 rule. So the prospecting or the hard work you do in the first 30 days in sales, you will start reaping the rewards for those after 90 days of doing that prospecting. So if you miss a single week, a single month, you will suffer in the next 90 days of missing that week or that month. Um, and with this logic, with this law that is there in place, the 30-90 rule that is there in place, you have to give yourself at least 3 months, even if you talk about these 30-90 rule, this 30-90 rule. So the first month you will put in your effort, the second month you will put in your effort, you will start closing the end of the third month. So you have to give yourself at least 3 months, come in with realistic expectations, give yourself enough time to learn the market, learn the process, learn the business before you start making your deals, before you start closing. So you have to have these things straight, come with a backup in the market, have at least, as I said, 3 to 5 months of backup, come in with a learning mindset. I've been in the real estate field for more than 10 years. I'm still learning. There are lots of people online. There are lots of podcasts online by experienced people. I have no shame in saying that I learned from the people who have been in the market a long time. They have their videos online. You can easily go online. You have Knight Frank reports. You have Savills reports. You have Khalij News. Sometimes you have articles there. There is Beirut, My Beirut. They have multiple articles. You can research the areas, research the market, the history of Dubai real estate, what the future looks like for Dubai real estate. You have to consistently learn. So come in with a learning mindset, come in with a do or die mindset in real estate. Even if you think that I'm just going to try it out, you have to try it out for at least 1 year, because before 1 year you will not get the idea of how well you have done or if this field is for you or not. You will not get the idea within the first 2, 3, 6 months. You have to give it a year at least. So most of these things, and I just wanted to clarify all of this because I've been getting a lot of calls. A lot of people have been approaching me with really unrealistic expectations from real estate. So you have to get your expectations right. If you work really hard, if you give it your best, there is no better field than real estate, but you have to have give yourself 3 to 6 months. That's the first thing. Second thing, have your backup and come in with a learning mindset and with a really hardworking mindset. I do not believe in luck. I believe in hard work and consistency. That's what sales is about. Thank you so much.